Brad.
Hi, Sal.
We visited Matera, Italy.
Yes.
That's kind of where the instep of the boot is in Italy.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
We had to take a bus from Naples
Yep.
across to Bari, and then Bari back to Matera. It's a little out of the way,
Yeah.
but it's fabulous.
You know what I thought was really fun? The bus ride was about, I thought it was maybe 4 hours or so. You really get to go through the countryside.
Yes.
It's surprising because if you're visiting Italy and you're seeing Rome and Naples or Venice, they're big metropolitan areas. There's lots of people, lots of buildings, but you don't realize if you just stick to that is how much of Italy is farmland.
Yeah.
Open space. It's really beautiful.
Lots of green, lots of hills. It was really nice. So Matera is one of the oldest occupied towns in the world.
Right. People lived there in caves.
35,000 years ago.
Really neat.
And so you see the caves across this valley. You can actually walk over to them. And then on this side, they were building into the side of the canyon, basically. The homes, the older ones were just carved into the stone. Newer ones now are kind of built, but they're all built with the stone from the area. So it's white, gray stonework.
Yeah.
You look over a small valley from one of the church overlooks, and it's just like, wow.
Really
it's
beautiful.
Really beautiful. And it's walkable one into the other. Great story. we get dropped off at the bus station, as the internet told us, because the internet's never wrong. It was a dirt lot. It wasn't, and so we have a little map. We're looking for the street so we can walk to our place, which is like a 10-minute walk, and nothing matched. We didn't have actual phones, so we couldn't get onto Google. So I see a police station in kind of a strip mall. Walk over there, the door's locked, they're gone. It's nighttime. Went into the bar next door and tried talking to the bartender. He didn't speak a word of English. He understood 2 whiskeys. So we need some time to think, so we were drinking whiskey, and then tried to talk to him again, and he wasn't getting it. He said, "Taxi?" I said, "Si, yeah, thank you." So, and then a gentleman walked up, started talking to him, and turns and waves for us to follow him. So we go out, he opens up the back of his car, we put in our luggage and get in, and he drives. It's probably a 10-minute drive, and he's talking the entire time in Italian, which he's got to know. I don't understand a word of it, but just blah, blah, blah. And then, makes this turn, he drives around this castle, he's pointing at it, talking. So he's giving us the scenic tour, and then drives up and gets out of the car, pretty excited, waits for us to come. So we get out of the car, we walk over to this overlook, and we're overlooking Matera at night. And it was just beautiful. The stonework with the lights, and it was white, and so fantastic. And I turn around, and the museum we wanted to get to was right there. So he took us exactly where we wanted to go.
He was so great. We had such fantastic experiences all over Italy, but that was certainly one of the most memorable experiences. Not that I always recommend taking rides with strangers, but that totally turned out.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So what happened in Matera is at some point there were a lot of people living in caves there in modern history, and the county, I'll call it, or the province that it's in, decided that it wasn't the best image for the region to have people living in these kinds of circumstances, because cave dwelling isn't plush. They did relocate a lot of the people who lived there, and they had an architect come in and redesign the town with this kind of concept of cave life, cave dwelling, but it modernized with toilets and kitchens and that kind of thing.
Like the room we stayed in.
It was a cave.
It was a cave.
Cave room.
It had a door. It was a nice place. Door. It was 2 rooms. We had our own private room, and the couple that leased it had 1 room, and it was a shared bathroom. But they were off to work and doing different stuff pretty early, so they didn't really interfere with us. And
they had a beautiful view from the rooftop too.
yeah.
I'm glad that she came out and met us. We were able to connect with her, able to find a little bit of Wi-Fi and get online and text and say, hey, we're here. We need you to help us find. And thank goodness, because it's like a lot of alleyway type communities. You won't get lost, but you won't find any addresses.
Yeah, no addresses. The stone steps are beautiful. I mean, we're walking down, and you come into a little plaza, and then there's stairs going up here and down and over,
really
and so
great.
yeah, it was beautiful. We spent 2 days just walking this, and it was fantastic, one side to the other.
They had a museum there, a cave museum, so you could see and understand how people who were living there in modern history in caves, how that worked out. And that was really interesting, I thought. It was kind of rainy, so we got fantastic photographs in that region. Just that they filmed the Passion of the Christ there.
Oh, that's right.
I think they do a lot of filming there. There's parts of the town that are super shishi. Gucci and whatnot.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Not just, even some of the you're walking down, and there's this cliff face, and there's this just beautiful mahogany door, double wide. It's like, wow, someone lives behind that in the cliff face, the cave they built, and others are just it's barely hanging on.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's living in there, but it's old, and no one's. We walked in a couple that just had no doors, and you could see where the beds were carved, and seating areas were carved. You'd have a table, and so it was
neat.
Yeah, it was really cool.
The old town was really interesting. I don't know what the rest of the city had to offer.
Yeah, we did walk up to the castle that the gentleman pointed out, but it was closed for renovation, so we got a nice tour around it, but we weren't able to get inside.
That was really close to the old town area,
yes.
So that was pretty easy to do. Quite an easy walk for the day.
Yeah.
Man, we walked that whole town.
Sassy?
Yeah.
It's called the Sassy area.
The Sassy.
Of Matera, definitely. Oh yeah, you get out of the Sassy, like you said, just
like a city. It's cute.
Yeah. Super shishi, all the high-end shopping stores. So, I guess if you want to go shopping, Matera go. But we like the old town. We like the ruins and seeing stuff like that. So.
Now, would you go back?
I would probably go back for a couple days, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else we would see.
Yeah.
We could hike over to the other side. We were going to do that, but then it started raining, and the trail gets muddy towards the bottom. We learned that, so we decided not to trounce through the mud to get to the other side.
Right.
I would probably do that.
Yeah.
If I was in the area, I wouldn't fly to Italy to go back to Matera. But
Right.
I'm really glad I saw it.
Yeah, I'm really glad we spent time there. I think it was we got so many great photos. It was such a beautiful experience. We were there in the off season, so it was really quiet. We were alone a lot. We were able to just kind of chillax and do our own thing and take pictures, get up early and do what we wanted to do. There was a really cute restaurant near us where we were able to get a glass of wine in the afternoon or get some coffee in the morning.
Yeah, coffee in the morning.
That was really nice.
Yes.
I don't know that I would go back just to do that hike to the other side of there's a river that runs that sort of separates the one side of the town, the Sassy, where we were at, from the cave dwellings across the valley there. I don't know if I'd go back for that, but I would recommend.
I would definitely recommend going to see it.
Yeah.
It's not like Rome where there's so much to see. You could go back 5 times and not see it all.
Right.
This was pretty limited, and we, like I said, 2 days walking the entire thing.
Yeah.
So it was very cool to see.
It's also nice to get out and see the countryside. Who knew? I don't think I ever thought about it that much. I mean, I read Under the Tuscan Sun.
Well, you think about Tuscany and the rolling hills and
Right.
the vineyards, but,
I just didn't really put it together till we had a chance to see it, and that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
So this is awesome.
Yes.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Al.